Okay, I told y'all about this other day, the story about the watermelons and the stereotype where it came from.
Yeah.
The watermelon stereotype came from because there were black farmers who were growing watermelons. They were making a lot of money against the white farmers in the area. So they ran a propaganda campaign about associating the watermelon with niggardry or images of black people with the watermelons to drive down to get rid of the black farmers that were making money selling watermelons. So they made the watermelon a stereotype, so people didn't want to eat them as much.
Right, because
and that's where the stereotype came from.
These black farmers were selling watermelons to everybody,
and they was making money, and they didn't like that, so they made the stereotype. They made the stereotype. So the watermelon, people wouldn't buy it.
So it'd be a negative connotation.
It'd be a negative connotation.
If they saw you eating watermelon,
you was a nigga lover. Or so and so, or something in that area. So that because they was mad at the black farmers for getting money, and that's how the stereotype came about. And that takes me to another story. So I was in the grocery store the other day. I walked to Kroger, and I'm walking to the produce section. This old little white lady, and they got the big tubs of watermelon. She was like, "Excuse me, sir, I can't reach down there at the bottom. Is it reach there? Can you get it for me?" And I did it. And then after I did, I was like, "That bitch just asked me to pick a watermelon." And it was all white. And she was nice about it. She was really nice about it. She was like, if I reach down there, I'll probably fall into the bin. Because you like a strong young man. That's the thing that got me too. You like a strong young man.
Yeah, she stroked your ego.
Yeah, stroked my ego. She said, "Can you get that for me?" And I was like, "Oh, of course, man. I'll get that for you." Mm-hmm. Yeah, you probably would have fallen. And I was walking away. I was like, this bitch just asked me to get a goddamn watermelon.
You too gullible. She'd be like, "Can you bring it back to my house? You look like a strong young man. Can you go pick that cotton?"
Baby, there's some cotton out back. Can you go pick that up for me?
You look like a strong young man.
Unsolicited opinions. Ooh, I love those. Come on, nigga, let's go. I've been waiting.
And I was texting Darlene. I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. I was like, this old white lady just asked me to pick a watermelon up in the produce section. And it didn't hit me at first. It was afterthought after I did it. Because it's a funny thing. Every time I go to the grocery store, I believe myself to be an approachable person now because it's always an old or elderly white person. Can you get that up top for me? I do it all the time. I go up and down aisles and be like, "Excuse me, can you reach that up there for me? I can't reach." And it happened.
That's because you're 6'4" and light skinned.
And if I was a dark skin, and I noticed, Chris, if I was a dark skinned African, they wouldn't ask me. I was like, why do they always? Because there'd be other people walking by, but the women approach. They'd be like, "Can you help me out? And can you get that up there for me?"
You have good energy.
That's what I believe. I want to believe that.
I feel like people feel you before they see you.
I believe that.
They feel you before they see you.
I think it happens to me more than average because all the time I go to the grocery store, some old lady will ask me for help, or they just think I'm an old slave picking ass cotton nigga.
Well, it could be one of the two. Mm-hmm. I remember one time I went to Marshall's. It was like around the holidays, and I was getting over a chest cold, and I you know how
your voice is scruffy.
Well, no. You know how when you have a chest cold and you're coughing a lot?
Yeah, it's coughing up
and then
and shit.
Yeah, we just had a bout of that, yeah.
But at the end, you get that coughing spell?
Yes.
Where you just coughing
all the time,
have that dry cough?
Somebody thought you had COVID.
Well, this is
pre-COVID. Okay, it's pre-COVID. Okay.
This was a while ago.
All right, go ahead. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
This is when you can cough openly.
Yeah.
And people gave a fuck and was like,
motherfuckers thought you had lung cancer.
Right, are you okay? Right, exactly. What, are you okay? Speaking of that, when I was there...
Oh, no, you can't segue to speaking of lung cancer.
No, the lady gave me a glass of water.
That you was coughing that hard? You was coughing that hard?
I was coughing. I had a coughing spell. I hate coughing spell.
In Marshalls.
In Marshalls. In Marshalls. I had a whole coughing spell.
Could you imagine if you did that? Could you imagine that post-COVID if you did that? Like, motherfuckers like kicking you in the back. Like, get out of here, bitch.
You better get your ass out of here. You better go.
I don't care what you got in your hand.
What are you doing?
You ain't got no mask on.
You gotta go. But anyway, long story short, this lady came up to me and she was talking to me.
Yeah.
And she told me her entire life
Life story.
Her entire life story. I helped her buy clothes for her kid for Christmas. Like it was a whole.
Wait a minute, how'd you help? How the fuck did you help?
Hold on, I wish I had to rewind. Rewind. I can get rewind.
I
button.
talked to her for like 20 minutes. She was like,
so
she
you
asked
selected
me for
clothes.
help.
You selected clothes and helped her select clothes, or did you get hustled and you helped her buy clothes?
Oh no! I didn't pay a dime.
Okay,
No.
Okay.
No, that's a negative.
That was my question. I was like, when you say you helped buy Christmas? I was like, bitch, you got.
No.
I bet she was probably like, that's gonna lead me to another story. But finish your story first.
Let me be clear. I didn't pay a dime. I did buy her a nose ring. So anyway, wait, hold on.
You still got.
Wait.
You look like a financially sound young black woman.
Wait.
At the end of the day, she was like, you know what? I'm gonna get you a nose ring, girl.
We talked.
You let me pick out your kids' clothes for Christmas.
It was in the same plaza, and I got her number, and everything was cool. And then when I called her, like it was like no answer. It was almost like a figment of my imagination, straight to the voicemail.
So this is really happening then?
Yeah.
She ain't no different than the motherfuckers be on the corner with the signs. She just in Marshalls.
So I
didn't pay anything.
That
but
segued me into
the nose ring was only $2.
That segued me into my story that I read today. So have y'all seen the people playing violins and stuff in the parking lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them at Walmart.
So there is a task force now. They're up in the Midwest. Apparently, most of these, this is like a traveling bit. They're playing. They're not really playing. They had the speaker and they've been caught. And there's a video out on the internet right now of a dude acting like he was playing. The people went up to talk to him. He's like, I don't speak no English, and he stopped playing. But the music kept on playing through the speaker. And then he was like, I don't speak no English. And it was like, but the sign is in English. Who wrote that? And they just packed the shit up and walked away. So now there's a alert out. Because I have two up here in the parking lot of my Kroger. There's a black guy that plays a saxophone all the time. I think he's legit. I've actually watched him. And
That's hard.
But I really don't know. But then there's a Spanish dude that over in front of the Spanish restaurant who plays the violin with the loudspeaker. So what they're telling people is be careful who you give your money to, because there's actually a group that's going around. And it was like these people, it's multi-state, because they've been looking at the license plates of the cars they get in and they're not from the states that they're in. And they're going in like grocery store parking lots and acting like they play the violin.
So
yeah.
you saying there's some violin gypsies running around?
Yes. It's a whole hustle. It's a hustle. Like they go from state to state. They go from state to state. And there's another story. You know they're cracking down on the panhandlers off the exits too.
Oh, I've noticed. I've noticed.
They're cracking down on them too, because they're saying there's like a group of them where that's their hustle. Like they stand up for profitable exits and beg for money all day.
Oh yeah, but like,
and they probably make a couple $100 a day.
There was a report that one water boy punched a cop in the eye.
Oh, the water boys is something different. That's Atlanta thing, I think.
Yeah,
the water boys.
I think
there's been water boy murders. There's been water boy murders.
Water boy punched the cop in the eye, and the article's talking about the cops, got broken bones and the optical thing. I was like, wait a minute. First off, did the cop not want his water? I'm like, what happened?
He probably told you he had to get off the water at the corner, because the water boys there's like an aggressive water boy game in Atlanta. I've read about this.
That's very
It's
true.
aggressive
they
water boy, and it's territorial. And there's been murder. There's actually been murders over who's on what corner selling water. Like there's been murders over this shit. Like it's an aggressive game, the water game in the city of Atlanta. Believe it or not, you can die. You can die over the signing, nigga.
My windows stay up.
The funny thing is, they attack your car like the kids used to be on JB South.
On Jonesboro South, or you rolled up.
You rolled up on Jonesboro South. If your window was down,
you can serve weed. And if you didn't want it, you just bought it because you were scared. Because you had like, come on, you don't know about this part of Atlanta. So back in the day, there's a place called Jonesboro South off of Cleveland Avenue, and if you wanted marijuana, you would roll to this little gas station mart and you would just pull in.
Nah, you could like pass the little projects.
But we ain't where we used to go. We pulled into that little mart as soon as you got right on the corner.
I see how you telling on yourself.
Yeah, but as soon as you pulled in that mart and you rolled, me and Kevin, we used to me and my homeboy, we used to know only roll down one window, because you roll down both windows, motherfuckers will rush you. Like, what you want, and you would have like bags of weed in your face, and they'd be like, what you want? And it was like, I want 25. And you'd be like, all right. and you roll. It was like a drive-through weed spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no.
legit though.
No.
No,
These were kids.
They were kids.
These were like 9 and 10 year olds.
It was kids.
These 9, 10, 11 year olds.
Like these were teenagers. Who was
I'm sorry.
They weren't teenagers. These
No,
kids were little.
well, you was dealing with teenagers.
Yeah. Teenagers driving, but these are 9, 10, 11 year olds outside with weed. Like, look,
All
you
day
mess
long.
around.
All day
You
long.
have a window down. You gonna get 6
hands in your face.
in your window. All of them
All
got
that hand,
all of them got
weed
weed
in their hands.
And don't fuck around
It's like
and have
it's a
your
combo-
money in your hand because that little nigga will
Just
snatch that
it,
20
and here's your shit, and then
drop-
walk off.
And then walk off.
And then
like, if
that,
you got your money in
and
your hand,
that,
he snatched the
and
20,
that what you
drop-
got.
Drop the weed
and
bag.
you
and
best not complain.
And then, but you barely stop driving.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you moving
it's
slow.
almost a rolling thing. Yeah, you roll through and like soon because they know what you're coming for. It was known. They know what you're coming for.
If the window was down,
they know what you're coming for.
like
They would come.
all these Oshkosh Bagosh little niggas was running.
They
in
were
nigga.
all day long, and they would keep the weed in bags of chips. We noticed it. Like they be sitting out there with like bags of chips, and as soon as you roll up, motherfuckers roll up on your car. What you want? What you want? What you want? With a 25. Boom, 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 boom. Here, and you barely stop moving, and we get it. And we keep on rolling. And next gas station, get some Optimos.
My mind is blown right now.
That was listen. But Atlanta has a long history with drugs. We have a long history with drugs, illicit drugs in the city, and you can get what you want in the city.
Let me
of
tell
Atlanta.
you, getting weed in Denver legalization was a fucking day process. Okay, you're fucking doing this shit all fucking day.
Like, you
You're
gotta start
hit
the
them
morning.
up
You just start the
at
morning
11 o'clock. You're gonna hit them up at 11. You're gonna let them know what you want. You're gonna tell them like, all right, whatever. Okay, cool. I got you. I'm gonna hit you back in 20 minutes. 20 minutes turns into about 3.5 hours. You in your day. As soon as that motherfucker hit you, you stop everything because you like, fuck, I've been waiting on this shit all day.
You don't want to miss the opportunity.
All day.
You don't
You don't wanna
miss
miss
the opportunity because you know how they are. If you miss this one, you might not get another one.
Exactly. So you pick up, hey, what's up? Okay, cool. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to meet you, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to call you back in 20. When they always hit you with that, I'm going to call you back, I'm going to hit you back, it's some bullshit.
You know.
Another 2.5 hours.
Because I was going to segue into drug dealer time off your conversation, but go ahead.
But you know exactly what I'm saying. Another 2 hours. So now it's about, let's say, it's about 5. Okay,
Right.
it's in the evening. You know, you're trying to get it cracking for the night, but you still need this shit that you've been trying to get
it's
all
party time.
fucking day.
Yeah.
And
Like,
then finally.
I planned this for the
fucking
morning.
day.
For the morning.
And then you finally get the shit.
Yeah.
And then it's like
Short.
as fuck.
Or it's Reggie.
Not even worth it.
Yeah.
And you're looking at this shit. It looks
I
short
waited
as
all
fuck.
day, but you take it because you right
What
now
you gonna do now?
you in a position where you don't have
You
no
ain't had no
options.
plan B.
You ain't got no
You
options.
was-
Yeah,
You
exactly.
wasn't calling nobody else. You was waiting on this
And
motherfucker
you know what?
all
Dealers know
fucking
this.
day.
They know this. That's why they wait till the last
Oh,
minute.
absolutely.
They
They
know
know
that.
it.
Yeah, because they be like, "What you gonna do? Say no." Yeah, I know you've been waiting for it for 3 hours.
Look,
'cause
I'ma
you've
tell
been
you.
calling me for 3 hours.
I'm sorry. If you have a vice of any sort that is any kind of a drug
Right.
situation in which you need a drug dealer,
Yeah.
you will always be in the addict status because you gonna stop everything you do on that motherfucking call. You gonna be available. You are fucking.
They put you on their time.
Fuck
They
yeah.
put you on their time.
And you
Yeah.
are anxious and ready.
You,
You're like, I've
you
been
gotta be
trying
like,
to,
yeah.
You try to be
Because-
strategic.
and they
with
know
the
this.
shit.
They know this.
Oh,
They
absolutely
know
would.
this. They be like, I'll just call the motherfucker when I'm ready.
Oh, absolutely.
And I'm gonna give them like a 10-minute window to meet me at this gas station. And if they ain't there, fuck them.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have hung out with some drug dealers. And they be like, we gonna go grab something to eat, grab whatever.
Yes.
They phones blowing up. They be like, oh, all right, I'm gonna call them
I
back.
get back. Yeah, I get back.
I'ma
So
holler at 'em,
they
whatever,
they
blah,
blowing
blah,
my
blah.
shit up. Yeah.
And then finally they be like, hey, we gotta make a run real quick.
Yeah.
You be like, all right, we've been kicking it all day. I'm high, I'm
yeah.
drunk, fuck it.
Or they be
Hang
like,
out.
I'm gonna tell this person to meet you here and here.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
then they don't like they give them like a 5-minute window to get there. But like, man, I was there, man. You ain't show up, I had to dip.
Right, exactly.
I sold your shit to somebody.
Somebody else.
Or they
Yeah,
pulling up as soon as you pull
yeah.
up. Hey man, I told you 5:30.
I told you 5 minutes, but but when they tell you 5 minutes, that could mean 3 hours.
Oh, 3 and some.
Oh, they got a whole different time.
yeah,
scale.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking at that Gregorian calendar.
Yeah, They in a whole nother time.
No, there's a lunar calendar, but one day is like,
yeah.
56 hours. I'll be there in 5.
I'll be there in 5.
5 minutes?
I'm
hours?
on the way.
I don't know. What does that mean?
There's nothing better than being on the way and it took you 2 hours to get here. Where were you? Where are you coming from?
Like, hey, nigga, I'm on the sundial and the moon was up.
And then when piss you off, they tell you they came like 5 minutes up the road. Man, I was just right down the street. Well, why did it take you 3 hours to get here?
No.
I had moves to make.
No. Fuck that. Better yet, they let you know they 10 minutes away. No, motherfucker. I've been waiting on you all day. Call me when you here.
No, 10 minutes away.
Don't give me no motherfucking
I've used 10 minutes away, yeah. Where you at? I'm like 15 minutes, 15, 20. I'll be there 15, 20.
You just left.
Knowing damn well I'm an hour at the minimum, an hour away. But I do
nothing worse.
I know. I hate when people do it to me, but I do it to people.
I can't.
Where you at? I'm like 10, homie. I'll be there at 10.
I'll be there in 10 minutes.
And then I'm just getting out the shower. I'll be there at 10.
I got a whole attitude. I got a whole fucking. Just be real with me. Just be real with me, especially if I'm ready. You tell me you gonna be here.
It's situational. It's situational.
Man, fuck
if it's
that
somebody
shit.
I don't fuck with, I'll bullshit.
It's situation.
If Chris asks me, I give him the truth. I'll be like, nigga, it's gonna be at least 30, 45 minutes.
Tell me the truth. That's what I'm saying.
If it was you, I would give you the truth. But somebody I really don't fuck with, and they bothering me about when I'm gonna get somewhere, I'll stall them out.
Yeah.
I'm so fucked up, but I'm right there with you.
Left.
Yeah, I already left. I'm on the way, homie. Give me a minute. I'm on the way.
Right there with you. If you fucking bother me
about it.
yes, absolutely.
And it's not it's not an important event or something. And you know how some people be like, "Where you at? When you gonna get here?" And I'm like, "Man, stop! I told you. First of all, I don't even have to come.
Right? I could cancel right now.
I'm doing this for you.
And you know I'm your ride. And you know if I don't go, you ain't going.
I'm 2 minutes from getting back in this bed.
Right? You have no idea.
You have no idea. I'm about to just
2 seconds.
I got 5 minutes away from COVID.
I'm out of here.
Nigga, I got COVID. I can't go. I'm done. Find your own ride, nigga.
I'm gonna hit you with that. Never mind. I'm about to stay in the house tonight.
I'm in for the night, homie.
I'm cool. I'm a chill.
I'm sorry.
Netflix
I'm sorry.
Chill.
I guess you can call whoever else you was bugging all night to get to this event. So our partner here is this is one of her last shows. We believe she's gonna come back one day, but she's moving to Colorado, Denver area.
But by then we'll be big time, and she gonna have to pay for that seat.
No,
paying for it out pocket.
She's one of the OGs, so she always got a spot on this show with me. So I don't know.
I love this show. It is fantastic.
We're gonna miss her. We brought her on. She wanted to do one more before she dipped out, and she's going to Colorado. Be smoking mad weed.
I did not inhale.
She didn't say that, but yeah, come on, we all know.
But we know.
We know.
So we're gonna be taking the show on the road. We're going to Denver soon. Within the next year, we're gonna take Unsoulicited Opinions to Denver and do a live show.
I mean, we got Zoom though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I can always zoom in a video.
No, I want to come to Denver. Don't cheat me. Don't cheat me. I want to come out there. I want to come out there.
I won't. I retract that statement.
We only need one camera.
Right.
Come out there.
Yeah.
Who gonna work it?
This will always be my second home. It ain't like it's gonna be hard.
How long have you been here in Atlanta? How long have you been living down here?
Okay, well that's a loaded question.
Is it like you been back and forth, like a back and forth thing?
Kind of.
Okay, I understand that because I did the same thing.
This tour, it was here.
This tour.
For 12 years.
So you've been on a 12-year tour here? Oh,
12-year tour.
You ATLian then. You ATLian.
I'm a nectarine. I'm a nectarine. You know what I'm saying?
You got a peach.
No fuzz, but I'm close to it.
I never heard that before, but I got it instantly.
But I'm close to it.
I got it instantly.
But I'm close to it.
So I'm not Georgia Peach. I'm not Georgia Peach. I'm a nectarine.
I ain't got the fuzz, but I'm close to it. You know
I love that. I love that.
It's funny because bartending, this dude told me that. I was
really?
like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I've been here a long time. He was like, you ain't no peach. You a nectarine. I said, you know what? I'll take that. You know, I'm close to it.
Apricot.
And I like it. No, that's not close to a peach at all.
I think an apricot is closer to a peach than a nectarine.
I do too.
Because a nectarine is in the orange family.
Yeah, nectarine's like
a
an
nectarine
orange.
is just like a peach.
No, you got to miss.
I don't think you guys are thinking of what a nectarine is.
No, I don't think you thinking of what it is.
No, I'm telling you.
A nectarine has an orange peel on it.
No.
Yeah.
What are you thinking of? No.
Nectarines.
A nectarine is like a peach, but it has no fuzz.
No, baby.
Okay.
It's in the orange family.
It's in the orange family.
We about to look it up.
I'm about to Google this shit for you.
The nectarine. A nectarine.
Yeah.
It's in the orange family, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, she's right.
Oh, I know
Let me
it.
see it. Let me see it.
Yeah, she's right.
It looks like a peach with no fuzz.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
It got a pit. It got a pit. It got a peach pit. Yeah. Okay. She's right.
A
God
1
damn.
and a 0.
So what are we thinking about then?
Tangerine.
Tangerines. Hold on. We ain't down on. We thinking about something.
Y'all fighting me on this.
Yeah. We thinking about something. Thank you.
He said a peel. I said no.
Tangerines. Okay.
No
So,
peel.
welcome back to the Dumb Nigga Show. Dumb Nigga 1, Dumb Nigga 2. Yeah,
I'm
we was
here
thinking,
to enlighten the masses.
And yeah, she was like, hold on, y'all niggas. And we was adamant about that shit too.
Oh,
No.
you know?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because we got that same education.
Yeah.
We got that same South Fulton High School education.
We women always want to be right. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, and we men
However,
do, and we do want. We want to be
I
right
have
too.
no problem admitting when I'm wrong.
Me
However,
neither.
when I know I'm right,
You was right.
run it.
Yeah, you was right.
Let go.
You
Come
was
on,
right.
please look
yeah,
it
you was
up.
adamant too. Yeah,
Google, please.
and we were,
Google.
and we were
Google
too.
me,
We were
bitch.
too.
Do
We
you
were
know
too.
how much?
Google me.
Do you know how much confidence Negroes have in their arguments since the creation of Google?
Oh my God!
Absolutely.
I can't tell you how many times my shit.
100%.
I can't tell you how many times my shit went down burning because of Google. I knew for a fact that was right, and then I Googled that shit. I'm like, God damn it, I'm wrong.
Oh my goodness.
It's not a worse feeling than being you right, and then you Google it and you see you wrong, and it just deflates you so hard.
No,
like,
let me
yeah.
tell you, there is no better feeling than
the opposite.
knowing something because you Googled it already, and now you having a conversation, and they don't believe you.
They don't believe
you.
you.
Be like,
That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. That's
Oh
the
my
ultimate,
gosh,
yeah.
you don't
when
even-
you already Googled it. When
you don't even have to raise your
like
voice.
you just read it an hour earlier. Like this nigga, he don't even know. I already know.
You don't even have to raise your voice.
And my
You be
argument,
like,
and my
oh,
argument is
okay.
going to be like, Google it, because I already Googled it, so you Google it.
No, you don't even say Google it because that makes it too easy. You
Yeah.
gotta be like, well, look it up.
Or and then you spit, and
Look it up.
you spit that first sentence verbatim.
Right.
Blah 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 blah.
What?
Oh, she was right. She's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just like she was on them nectarines.
Oh, okay.
But back in the day, you could just argue and couldn't nobody
You know
prove
what?
shit.
You know what? I'm gonna go to the library. I'll be right back. I'm
Yo,
gonna go to the library.
but then in like
I'm gonna ride my bike up there. You know what? I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow.
Yo.
Tomorrow, I'm gonna
In
settle
2
this.
weeks, they'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
you know what? You was right.
You was right.
about that.
I saw that shit in my Britannica.
You know what I was looking
I saw that shit in my
I
Britannica.
so happened to be looking at my
That was my
Britannica.
Britannica.
I didn't have the
Magazine.
ends yet.
I only had A, but my mama
A
just got
through
the
L.
N's, and then
And I got the M
I
and
got
the N's.
and now I read it. You right.
Oh,
you
you're right. You was
were
right.
right.
You was
You
right.
was
dog.
right.
I want to take the time to tell
But
you.
be
you
in
was
my
right.
and in my defense, my Uncle Tommy told me that's what he told me.
You was right though.
Yeah. Cause word of mouth was law back in the day. Like when I was a kid,
absolutely.
Like when I was a kid, I used to hear especially sexual shit. I'm like, oh, that what? Did people do that?
Oh my goodness.
Like I got my sex ed experience from the back of the school bus.
Absolutely.
That's why I got my sexual education. Like,
Absolutely.
and it was all wrong. But that's where you would hear it. You would niggas be like, yeah, they do this and that. I'm like, what? That's never happened to me.
I remember being in like middle school, and I remember hearing that like if you suck dick, your lips will get big. I'll never forget.
No,
I am so serious.
some opportunist nigga came up with that shit.
Yeah.
Opportunist nigga.
I'm so
but that's a
serious.
reflection of our sexual education coming up
Yes.
because we didn't have the internet. We didn't have the internet
No.
growing up. So people can say anything and there's no way to refute it. There's no way to be.
Oh, you'd be like,
You could be like, but in the back of your mind, be like, I wonder if that's true.
wow, I wouldn't even think
She
about
over there
that.
complaining, man, my lips
Getting
thin.
big.
Girl, I can fix that for you.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Rick Joyner of The Rick Joyner Experience, and you're listening to Unsolicited Opinions.